Is there anything we can do specifically to restrain them while they're knocked out? Bind their arms and legs?
How would you...
Williams pokes his head down and comes down the ladder, seeing as the fighting's over. Ah, yes, excellent. He runs over and he starts to put shackles onto them with their arms behind their back. Puts on all three in turn. They're all completely unconscious. Thank you. You, little elf, help me get these upstairs. Finian immediately starts to help him get them upstairs. So they start dragging all three of them upstairs, and they stay up there with them.
I limp over to Nargrax. Obviously, with backstory, I don't have much faith in the gods. To what happened, which I don't know if I've revealed to anyone yet. In character.
You haven't really talked about yourself in character.
Right. And then so I limp over to Nargrax. The gods don't appreciate me. Do not bless me again.
Nargrax doesn't really have a response to that, but what he will do
I am quite pissed off at it.
But I will heal him. Like, I won't respond, but I will heal him with a Cure Wounds.
Another battle well fought.
How much was that?
12.
Damn. Probably actually more than a full heal from him.
So I heal him, his wounds disappear, and Nargrax will then respond. Sometimes the gods don't solve every problem, but don't turn your back on them, Flint. There's much they can do for us. And I walk away.
So should I just put my HP back to...
Yeah, back to full.
Mac?
CC.
Can I check out this chest over here?
You can do roll investigation. Okay, an 11. The chest is unlocked, so you lift it up, and inside you see a collection of different wooden sticks, blue jewels of some kind, various different pouches that contain different types of magical dust. You see several pouches marked arcane, and there is also a sword in there. Actually, no, not a sword, an axe, sorry.
I found the goods. Check out this axe.
Excellent.
Okay, you lift up the axe and look at it. It has a boar's head, essentially carved into the shape of an axe, with the main blade being the back of the head.
Oh,
and at the back it has both the snout and the tusks are sharpened. This is a +1 axe.
This is an exquisite weapon. Can't wait to try this.
Okie dokie.
Just I'll pocket.
Add it to your character sheet.
Kind of sounded like there was more in there than what was taken, Doom.
Rolled an 11. And yes, there was other things in there that I said. Do you do anything with them?
With the... Oh, sorry, go on.
I try and identify what was taken from the shop owners first.
Has Simeon told you what was in there? Or...
I did say I found the goods that have been stolen.
I just said that.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, you got the goods that were stolen, plus something else as well.
What I will do at this point is, if Flint wants to look at that stuff, I'll go upstairs and I'll just go to verify with Officer Williams if he's still about.
What's this something else?
There's something else with several pouches marked arcane.
Can I use my Arcana to check what they are?
You can, yes.
Man. can't this screen just go back to my main character page? I'm happy with that.
Okay. You know that arcane is a magical drug that, when taken, allows you to cast a random attack spell.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know it is a potentially dangerous drug.
Out of character, I know exactly what this is, but I can't. In character, I don't. So
That video you shared the other day with a guy that could do wild magic, is it related to that?
It's going to be similar, but it's different.
Right.
Sorry, right.
No, you continue.
The axe you get I found Doom. Did you say it's a battle axe +1?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, out of character, I don't know what this is.
It's not
But in
actually a D&D thing. It's a homebrew thing.
Right.
So you won't be able to look it up. Well, potentially. But, yeah,
But
it's fun.
so Flint knows this can be potentially quite dangerous.
Yes.
And what's the drug called again?
Arcane. I'm going to say 2 pouches of it.
Okay, this is 2 pouches arcane. This is dangerous stuff. I suggest we inform the authorities.
Certainly.
Now
Stuff.
Greg's to go back up the ladder just before you said that, so he's just going to tell the officer that we've recovered the stuff, but he won't mention the arcane because he doesn't know.
Okay. Ah, yes, excellent. I'll take care of the little man. We need to have a bit of a talk, I think. But I would appreciate if you would send the enchanted wood and the jewels back to their respective owners.
Okay, now Greg's just says, understood. He will go back downstairs and he's just going to relay that message to Flint and Simeon.
Would you like me to add the stuff to my inventory that we're just going to give back to the shop owners straight away?
No bother.
Yeah, because I'm about trying to go through adding custom
I
items.
try and catch him before he leaves to tell him about the arcane.
Right, okay, so, now Greg's just say, it's quite troubling. I will go and inform the officer, see if this is something that was reported stolen. So he will go back up and he'll just mention the arcane too.
Does Nargrax know what arcane is?
Well, I mean, I assume you would have explained it to me.
Yes. So I would have.
So
is it a common drug in this world?
Somewhat.
Okay. I just tell Officer Williams about that, do.
Arcane. Sadly, that seems to be going around everywhere these days. Where are the pouches of it?
Downstairs, Simeon found 2 packets of it amongst the stolen goods.
He will go down. I can't actually track his character because other characters are on top of him, so he's next to your character there. I hear you have some arcane. I'd like to take that off you.
Yes, I hand the arcane to Card.
Both pouches.
Both pouches.
Okay, he takes it. He opens up one of them. He nods. Opens up the other one. Nods. Takes a little bit out on his finger, and he sniffs some of it. Yep, that's arcane.
I've come across this before. It's vile stuff. Interesting effect.
Yes,
but not
quite interesting. He waves his hand to his side back, and a fireball leaps out and hits the wall.
Oh god, that's 20 feet too.
Well, a fireball's fine.
Oh, I thought you said fireball. I was just about to say,
Sorry,
you
sorry,
just,
guys.
you just said that's
There
still
is
off.
grease in the. If
I
we're
was
still
actually saying
downstairs,
fireball.
there is grease in the room.
The grease is disappeared by now.
Good.
God.
Oh,
That'd be,
fire
a way,
kind.
that'd be a way
That's
to
good.
OTK the party.
Interesting effect.
Yes.
Are you sure you'll be
Yeah.
all right with that, Williams?
Yes, don't worry, I'll be fine with this. Okay. Let's, yes. Let's get these people to the police station. No, let's go. He walks out, goes upstairs, he picks up 2 of the halflings and starts walking right towards the door. He's now carrying them without any issue whatsoever.
Before we leave, can I have a quick look around the rest of the room? With anything else of interest?
Roll another investigation.
Nogrex will come down and see what you guys are doing after
Got a 50.
the officers left.
You see several different bits of food. There's a wheel of cheese on the table, and there are several gold coins scattered across the table, as well as a couple scattered across the floor. Roll 2d6.
You 3.
Okay, you get 3 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Wheel of cheese, if you want it.
I'll swap.
And you ate a whole wheel of cheese?
In the distance, you just say, cheese, cheese. Doom knows what I'm about.
Simeon, when you pick up the cheese, roll perception. Actually, no, not perception. What'll be best for that? No, I'm going to say, yeah, perception.
Are you waiting on me for something?
Yeah, which is a roll for perception.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to someone else.
He's staring intently at that cheese.
Sorry, my bad. 16.
You hear a faint echo behind your ear. Cheese, 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 cheese.
As I what? As I eat it?
You eat it, sure, yeah.
Oh no. No, this is the origin story.
I picked it up and I just picked it up, gave it a sniff.
Yep. You just hear that echo somewhere behind your ear, just faint. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
I look
Cheers.
behind me. Is there?
What is it, Simeon?
What did you call for cheese?
No.
No, I mean I would. Oh, I'd like some cheese tomorrow breakfast, but no, not right now.
I want to sniff it again.
You smell some cheese?
I don't hear any echoing.
Nope.
I pocket the cheese. maybe later.
Oh, you can fit a whole wheel of cheese in your pocket.
It's a wedge, isn't it, or is it a wheel?
It's a wheel.
Oh, I thought it was like a. I thought it was a bit.
You kind of just tried to force it in there a couple of times. And then
Sorry, I wasn't 100% there.
It's okay.
Okay.
You were listening to the echo. It's okay.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll put a wheel of cheese in my fucking bag.
All right. With that, Finian and the guard take the halflings to basically the jail. Finian comes back without issue, and the bar is completely empty. The little guy has not reappeared. That disappeared.
Was he not one of the 3 down there? The bar owner? No.
He was not.
Would we recognise that?
Yes.
Okay then. I wonder where the bar owner's got to.
It's possible that you could have been an accomplice.
I think so. The hideout underneath his bar is quite the giveaway.
Forgive me, I meant that he was most definitely an accomplice, which is why he's not reappeared.
Finian will speak up. He probably figured the gig was up and cut his losses, I guess.
That would make the most sense.
Yes.
Oh wait, Finian retrieved his stuff.
Retrieved it just from downstairs, yeah.
He didn't throw it away this time.
To be honest, I was actually coming up to just see if the officer was still there first, just to mention that guy.
No, he's gone, and I'm just going to say the thingies are gone with him.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, Nargrax would go down and claim the stuff if someone already hasn't done it.
I pocketed
I
all
thought,
the.
I thought I did that when I checked for the.
Just say you guys have the stuff to get back.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing we just do a tour of all the shops now, handing back the stolen merchandise.
Okay then. So
Before that, well, I wouldn't really know anything. Sort of take a look over everything and go, what were they taking these for? What could these be made to? This is far beyond my knowledge. But
Flint
perhaps
was
you?
speculating that earlier. Maybe now you've got all the stuff in front of you, perhaps you could make some sense of it?
roll Arcana with advantage, and then Intelligence with advantage.
So twice for both.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. Looking at the components, with the particular types of arcane dust, the enchantments generally they seem to be ritualistic, possibly some form of holding spell could have been enchanted into an item with them. You assume that the wand and the jewel were meant to be basically the main item itself, and the dust was simply to place the enchantment on them. You're not completely sure exactly which enchantment it would have gone with, but you could assume that it was some form of restraint that would most likely have been used for the sapphire gem in particular.
with some sort of holding spell, although I'm not quite sure which one was used.
That seems interesting, and good work, Flint. We should probably report our findings. Once we've handed...
Is it safe to hand back to the shop owners in this condition?
The items are still separate, they're not actually been put together.
Alright.
I just know it's some sort of spell like that.
So now Grax will just finish by saying, we should probably get these goods back post-haste.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay then. You guys go back
While
to...
walking back to the shop side, like, what would they possibly want to hold in these items? This is as we're walking back to the stores to return them.
Nagrax will just say, without knowing more about the thieves' past exploits, it's difficult to say what they could be using this for. It's possible that they could have been dealing with another client.
Seems a likely scenario. I'm happy with that.
You think they're just thugs? They didn't seem to be most intelligent.
To be fair, if they had the means to hold us, they could have made that fight a lot more difficult.
You underestimate me.
No. It's not that, I just never underestimate my enemies, Simeon.
That's an
Definitely working for
excellent point.
I definitely think these guys were a middleman. Something.
It seems likely. We'll keep our ears to the ground.
You guys don't have the dust, the arcane dust, and because the cop took him because he specifically wanted to deal with the halfling. But you do have the rods and the jewels, so you return those two to respective shop owners. Both are quite thankful. The one that you give the enchanted wood to, giggity, she is very thankful. In particular, she is very thankful towards Simeon.
Bet she is.
Of course. Of course.
It was my pleasure.
I'm sure it was.
This place is awful lonely. I don't really have any.
Let's move on from this scene. This could be another 2-hour session in itself.
Well, Simeon wants to use his way with ladies to try and get his favourite major to his staff or what.
No reward is necessary, madam. Doing what is right is enough for me and my compatriots, I'm sure. And I walk out, completely ignoring Flint's very sullen face.
Nagrax will just give a polite nod to that shopkeeper before leaving to see the next.
I asked before we leave, do you sell staffs and wands? Or is this just supplies to make them?
No, sorry. It's just the supplies to make them, I'm afraid.
I shall consider this store in future and then leave.
Okay. And you guys go to the jewelers. You hand over the jewels. He thanks you all very, very much. And he offers you gold as a reward for returning the jewels. They were not particularly cheap jewels. I'm going to roll a d8.
Given our previous discussion, would Simeon be happy in accepting gold from somebody? Oh, we're not given a choice in this.
You make a good point.
He simply offers it.
No need, my friend. No need. It's all in a day's work for the Sim the Slayer.
Yeah,
Well-
Nargrax won't accept it either. He just feels like he's doing his duty.
Putting
I look a
on the
little
spot.
defeated, but also don't accept. But I look like I
Finian-
really want to.
However,
Expected,
I
I-
clap Flint on the shoulder and really just weirdly massage his shoulder.
What were you saying about Finian, Doom?
The gold
Go
will be
ahead.
appreciated for future battles. And I'll let him take the gold.
Okay.
Huh?
He gives Flint all 3 parts of gold, and Finian takes his part.
So, how
So
much?
Flint gets 12 gold.
12.
Yes.
Nice.
As I say, they were not cheap jewels.
I have no context for what's cheap and not in this game.
That is what I decide.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, the quest is done.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So,
God. Alright, I'm not going to lie, I looked on D&D Beyond, I looked up the cost of a blue sapphire. Holy shit.
How
I don't
much?
even know what it is on there.
On D&D Beyond it says it's 1,000 gold.
But there you go.
Holy fuck.
While I'm
We
here,
wouldn't
can
know
I
that.
convert some of my gold into platinum?
No, you haven't specifically been given any platinum. You need to go to a bank to do that.
Okay.
You have to go through the process of setting up an account, sort of getting the right forms, go to about 3 different
Right.
places to see.
Gotta think of
The-
some security
Alright, we've
questions.
put your money in this bank and it's gone.
It's basically that quest from The Witcher 3 where you go to like 5 different places to just find the form, and then you just end up threatening the guy and he just gives you a sword.
I was making a Scott reference, but okay.
I know,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
got it.
Alright, so you guys return to the guild hall.
Mhm.
Cerna greets you. Hi, welcome back. How did the little investigation go?
Another job complete. With a bunch of thieves thrown in jail.
Excellent. I look forward to hearing from the reports from one of you.
Yes, I shall write that soon.
Excellent. You'll receive your payment, and there should be you'll be advancing in rank as well tomorrow, then, once you've handed in the reports.
Level up.
You'll be ranking up to rank D, which means you'll have access to the D-Quest board, and you'll be able to get potentially better rooms when they're actually available.
Ooh.
When they're available. She holds up a finger.
Outstanding. Barkeep. Horse piss.
Horseman here.
Horse manure. Manure, yes.
He obliges for your first request.
Yeah, literally goes out, gets a chuck of horse piss.
He milks the horse.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Oh god, that was worse than I thought.
Okay, he gives you
Anyway, after that, bitch.
Alright. I'm going to say you guys are now going to have enough XP to level up again. So that will be 550 to 900. That's 350
So
for
we get
you all game.
350.
Yep.
Awesome.
So everyone is now level 3, which is the point where you actually start to deviate with your class.
Actually, level 3.
Yeah, actually level 3.
Actually, level 3 is what
Love
you
actually.
is what. Yeah, indeed.
All right, this is perfect timing with the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything book coming tomorrow. I can look through the subclasses in that and decide what I want to do at level 3.
Okay then.
I can't
That's
recall
a good
what
point
I
to
can-
end.
Ah, okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
I wasn't saying anything, so you just go ahead, Doom.
No, Zach was.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how to do stuff with my character.
Click on the little wheel icon. Brings up a thing on the right. On the right, manage XP. Type 350 into the add bar and click add. And then you'll click.
I just set my level to 3.
Go by XP. Don't just go by changing the level. Because XP tracking will kind of be needed.
Doom, just to clarify this point, is the session over?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You guys have a nice night. You celebrate and you go to bed.
Long rest?
Long rest, yes.
Okay. Just make sure that's reset for next time.
Not that I need it.
Indeed. I mean, to be fair, Flint doesn't either. I fully healed him. But I used up a couple of spell slots.
What's everyone's XP at?
It should be at
900.
900 exactly.
900.
Well, that was an interesting session. I gained 2 new quotes. Yay!
Oh, that first one's brilliant.
Oh, that quote actually.
No, I added it. I don't know what's wrong with the quote command tonight. I'm not quite sure what the problem is. I'll have to probably look at that off stream just to see if I changed something somewhere.
How do I go about adding additional spells then?
When you got spells in the drop down, you'll click manage spells on the top right.
Sorry, where am I clicking for this?
Where your basically your action bar is, there should be one of the options will say spells. Click on that one. Then on the right of that, there should be manage spells. Click that. Then on the top right, it will say add spell.
So you've lost me here, Doom. Sorry.
Share your screen.
Guys, just before we go any further, I just will probably end the stream here. Just we can discuss this off stream. So for anyone who is still here, thank you very much indeed for watching our escapades. I'll probably be streaming this again next week, so if you enjoyed what you saw or heard, I guess, feel free to stop by and see what happens next time. But until then, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the gang.
Bye.
See you again.
Good night.